How'd you shoot today?
Garbage. When Matthew was here, our start there, we felt like we had the tools we needed, especially on offense, to win the Super Bowl.
Like, is what we see of what you get with Dan Campbell?
Yeah, 100%.
Love that.
Authentic. I believe the guys are seeing that. They understand that. So having a coach like that played and knows what you're going through, the guys can get behind that a little more. So hopefully he can corral them together and get everybody marching to the same tune.
As I got to hand it to you. I didn't believe you'd actually walk over and ask, but here he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Why not? He's
Hall
a good man.
of Famer, greatest Lions wide receiver of all time, Calvin Johnson, joining us. Hey, Calvin, how you feeling, man?
What's up, guys? Doing good.
How'd you shoot today?
Garbage. We just got to 5 under, but we had a couple bogeys take away a couple birdies for us, but not terrible.
How'd Sims shoot today?
Sims, he carried the load today. He did real well today. Shot real well today, actually.
Hey, it's smelling good around here, I think. a lot of smells around here right now, Calvin.
Calvin, you been keeping up on Hard Knocks at all?
I have not.
You have
not? My brother-in-law, he's always watching it when I walk in the house, but I have not kept up with it.
Okay. What would you have thought if you were in training camp and you have a bunch of cameras following you around?
It would have been annoying. You're already, tense and frustrated, wanting to get out of training camp. You're not. Well, you don't want any more cameras in your face that already have to be there because you already have them there. So I wouldn't want a camera in my face all the time. But for the city, for football, I think Hard Knocks is a pretty cool thing. It's the inside look. I'm not sure how real it is because it's like reality TV, but it gives fans a look inside the locker room.
That's what I was telling. That's what I say. Now I've watched them all. There's like 12 of them. I've watched them all, and every year they kind of get a little bit more hokey. but I wanted to ask you about a training camp in general. Was it the least favorite thing that you had to go through as a football player, or was it okay?
Yeah, it is my least favorite thing. It's everybody's least favorite thing. Yeah. It's 2 weeks. You're boarded up in a hotel. You're waking up early in the morning. I mean, you wake up early in the morning anyway to go work, but training camp is just different. Multiple practices, workouts, film until like 9 o'clock at night. You're going from like 13, 14, 15 hours.
Man, how about the preseason game? At least they've chopped one off. So now you got 3 preseason games. Was that something you like to stay away from?
Yeah, I hated the preseason. I did like to get out there one game and get a little tune-up for a half, really see where your wind is and stuff like that. Yeah. But it's probably great for the players that it's one less game. And, they got an extra game on the back end, but, hey, they're getting paid one more week, I guess.
Did you guys ever do practices like they're doing right now with the Colts off campus on their site, practicing doing scrimmages against them?
Yeah, when I was there, we never did that. I feel like right after I left, a year or two after I left, they started going and practicing against other teams. So it's a cool mix-up, actually, I think.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool because you get tired of going against the same people. Especially you. I mean, not to, you're a Hall of Famer, so I can compliment you. I mean, you have supreme athleticism. If you're burning the same cornerback over and over in practice, you're not really learning much, right?
Yeah, it makes it, you're just almost running against a brick wall. You're not really going anywhere. But I was fortunate to have Slay to go against all the time. Slay would always step up. It'd always be a great competition. So obviously we still see him still playing. He's a great corner.
No doubt. Calvin Johnson joins us, Hall of Famer, of course, from the Lions. Megatron. What a great time it was to see you go into that Hall of Fame. And a few other guys went in this last year. Did you follow the Hall of Fame this time?
Oh, yeah, definitely followed it. I just came from it, a week and a half ago.
Yep.
It's always great, to see the guys go in. It's great for me being on it, my one year anniversary. Yep. And being able to view it from a different perspective, not having to worry about a speech, getting your family all aligned to the events and stuff like that. So it's great to go play some golf with the guys and really get to know all the other Hall of Famers real well.
I didn't get a chance to talk to you in a while, so I'm going to ask you about Matthew Stafford. How happy were you for him to go to L.A. and win that Super Bowl?
Yeah, I mean, when Matthew was here, our start there, we felt like we had the tools we needed, especially on offense, to win the Super Bowl. You might not have had all the pieces on the team, but you see what can happen when you go to a great culture and when they go all in, as they did, and that's what's going to happen when you put all the pieces together. And Matthew was the final piece, and for him to do it in the first year just made it that much better for us. Him coming from Detroit, I feel like being a Detroiter, you ought to be happy. He goes to another team.
Yeah.
Because you know what you had. We had him.
Hey, man, did you see all the things that popped up in Detroit? Detroit Rams and all of that kind. I mean, they took it to the nth degree here.
Yeah, no. He got a lot of support, obviously from his teammates, but from everybody in Detroit. That was great to see.
Were you at that Super Bowl? Did he fly you out there?
I did not go out there. I hate going to the Super Bowl.
Do you really?
It's a complete mess. You know, especially in L.A., it probably was crazy out there.
Probably was.
COVID, too.
Oh, yeah. Guy, you know. Go ahead, man.
Oh, no, it's fine. And, man, I know you're excited to talk to Calvin.
Oh, well, I love having you here, man. Did you already look at this upcoming season? You got a favorite that you might? How about your Super Bowl? I know it's preseason. Do you have an AFC team, an NFC team that you think might be knocking on the door?
Wrong one.
You're not watching, huh? You're not following.
Yeah, I'll catch a little bit of a preseason game just because my brother-in-law is watching. I'm definitely going to watch when the season starts, but I'm not paying attention right now.
All right. How about Georgia Tech? You still following them?
Oh, yeah. I got my Jeff Collins. You know, he was a coach there when I was at Tech, so definitely keep in touch with those guys.
And have you heard from any of the Lion players that are there now about Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell and that regime that's taken over the team?
You know, I got a lot of respect for Dan because I played with him.
Yep.
When I was playing
on
with
the team.
Dan was still starting. He had one shoulder. You know, Dan's a soldier. So if the guys, you know, I believe the guys are seeing that, they understand that. So having a coach like that played and knows what you're going through, the guys can get behind that a little more. So hopefully he can corral them together and get everybody marching to the same tune.
Was he the same dude then as he is now? Like, is what we see of what you get with Dan Campbell?
Yeah, 100%.
Love that.
Authentic.
Hey, last thing, Jameson Williams, the kid from Alabama, they draft him. They move up and get him in the first round. We read that you would love to take him under your wing. You think that might happen?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it won't. You know, definitely love to talk to the kid. He's a great talent, man. I'm a fan of Alabama, so I always see all the talent coming out of Alabama. I love SEC football, so just excited to see him play. See, you know, golf with another weapon out there. Obviously, they got great tools at running back, so they might be able to put something together.
Hey, man, you still got some tread on that tire. Can't we bring you back for a little bit? How about Amon-Ra St. Brown? That kid really. That fourth-round pick, that kid really showed, man.
Yeah, you love to see that. You know, he wasn't a highly touted player, maybe coming out, but he's a hard worker and he's making plays. You know, and you love to see, you know, those hard workers. You know, things that work out for him. You know, it seems like, you know, he keeps his head on straight. You know, he might turn into a premier player here. That's
awesome. And how about Primitive? Talk about your brand with Rob Sims, and how's that all going for you?
It's great, man. We're coming out with a new line called Primitive Performance. It'll feature nanotechnology, basically just creating more bioavailability, a product that has more faster activation time for the consumer. So looking forward to coming out with products it's an electrolyte solution, topical, and we'll have other SKUs, products that'll be coming out down the line. But look for Primitive Performance because we're just going to be bringing cannabis to you in a more bioavailable way.
Is this more of a love for you than football ever was?
Man, it is definitely a passion because, you know, there's a way for us to unlock, you know, the healing powers of this plant and other plant medicines and really, you know, focus on healing our body holistically and naturally. So definitely behind that, definitely drives me for sure.
Hey, we appreciate you stopping by. We know you're not feeling great. I know you didn't shoot great today, but you're a competitor. We appreciate you being here. We can't wait to see you back in that Lions family 100%.
I saw him shoot 6 under today. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, he said I'm following him. He said he didn't shoot good.
No, that's my story, and I'm sticking with it, man. They used every shot of his.
I'll be on tour if I was great.
Hey, buddy. We love you, man. We love you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Calvin.
Sanitize the mic.
Thanks, man.
Make sure you sanitize that flannel Sam over there.